Write it down, write it down. Write it down, write it down. Write it down, write it down.
Alrighty. There should be one more notification.
Write it down,
There we
write it down.
Hi guys, welcome on. Tiffany here of Tiffany Green Cosplay, and welcome to my live crafting stream. If you are new to my channel, welcome. I am a full-time costume and prop fabricator as well as educator here on YouTube, and would love to have you as part of the community, so subscribe to the channel, and then for anybody that is just watching now or later, remember to like the video. It helps with the YouTube algorithm. Also, if you'd like to show some extra support financially, as this is my full-time job, you can join our community and become a member, just like the last 4 people just did, for write it down. So thank you, Daniel. It does say 8 months, not 7, so I don't know, but congrats on 7-8 months, something like that. Wizard, thank you also for the 7 months. Real for the 8 months. It must be 8 months then, because you did it at the very beginning, and Real's also, so yeah. And then Quite, oh, I'm so bad at names. I'm gonna call you Quiet. I'm sorry. Quiet Rider, maybe? Maybe? Thank you for also, becoming a member. I really appreciate it, guys. Much love, and I will write it all down. As a reminder, all of y'all will be in the scrolly thing on our next stream. So, yes. Let me write it down all. Boop, 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 boop. But yeah, I hope everybody has been doing well. I've not streamed in week and a half. I had a convention, not this last weekend, but the weekend before, and I was a guest at Anime Matsuri, and it was so much fun. I always have fun at that convention, and it was really good. Saw a lot of people again. Trying to talk and write and spell is not the easiest, just saying that. Let me write this real quick. La, la, la. And then... la. There, okay. Oh, I got it. Thank you. But yeah, I had so much fun at the convention, and it was great just getting to see a lot of people that had seen me before COVID as a guest at Anime Matsuri, and came back, and then some people that I saw from last year, and then a bunch of new people that came. And like, one of the coolest things was somebody who had used my RE Ninetale tutorial, and they also bought the harness, and they had the whole outfit on and came over, and it was the first time I've seen somebody in person wearing that. And I've had a lot of interest in that tutorial. A lot of people have actually bought the CAD file for that and everything, but it was so cool seeing it in person, be like, ah! And just everybody coming over, and it was a good experience. I had a lot of fun. But last week was nice to just take a break, and y'all know me, taking a break is not actually taking a break. But I took a break from making cosplays and from streaming last week, and I made some blueprints, edited a lot of videos, edited some photos. So yeah, I have a new photo shoot for Vegeta, a new photo shoot for Thor. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. It's like, I think the Thor costume is my favorite one. I'm gonna say that. Just because it took me 18 days to make, and it was definitely like last minute of calling my sister, Jessie, if you want me to wear the cosplay you want me to wear, you have to come a day early so I can finish this costume and you can help fix one of my old ones. So that's why Charlotte came, otherwise I was going to do the World of Warcraft one. But yeah, it was definitely time crunch. And yeah, but it's so pretty and it's so accurate. It's probably one of the best craftsmanships I've done. There are definitely some imperfections, to say the least, because I tried out a lot of new techniques with it, which I'm happy I did. The techniques are so-so, but now that I know how to use a lot of them, I can add on to it for future projects. But yeah, also, hello to everybody. I did not say that. So who's people that are on right now? Daniel, Wizard, Quiet Rider, Honeyfro, Foot, Cliff, and anybody else that's watching, lurking. Hello, sorry. But yeah, let me read. So, yeah, I'm surprised you're on, Daniel. I thought you would have been at work today. I thought Wednesdays are your days off occasionally, so I got it right. Okay, cool. Good. I know, I'm back. Ah. I nailed it. Aw, thank you. Yeah, I'm happy with it. So, taking break for Tiff is not working at 150%, but only at 100%. True. 10 minutes before the stream started, I just finished another 10 photos editing of the Thor one. So yeah. Hi Brittany, welcome on. Should have asked her to lift the hand. Oh yeah. So actually the whole costume is behind me, but it's so pretty. It's so pretty. And I'm happy I made the strap out of leather. Like, the leather part is just gorgeous. I love working in leather, but a lot of times I've gone to EVA foam just because it's easier, and for tutorials it's easier for people to use EVA foam rather than leather. But this one I ended up doing veg tan and cutting everything and then dyeing it, and so all the leather pieces throughout the costume all match. So this one, and then the belt is amazing. I love the belt. It's so pretty. Let's see. By the way, if you're on Instagram, leave Instagram and go to YouTube. Then you can actually see what I'm showing. But this is all veg tan, and then you can see all the black lines. This is actually carved into the leather. And then the back, you can see like all the hardware for the straps that I cut and did. And ooh, I had one left over for the rivets, so I lucked out. But the Tandy leather store here in Round Rock is like my new absolute favorite one. It's the best one I've ever been to, and I've been to quite a few. So I need to go back and I need to find another cosplay to do more leather work on. But it's just, I love leather and leather belts. I kind of am obsessed. But yeah, in terms of sewing throughout the cosplay too, the sewing was just like perfect throughout of it. Especially the bodysuit. The bodysuit was probably the most challenging part on the cosplay just because the type of fabrics I used 3 different ones. One was a non-stretch whatsoever. It was a upholstery fabric. I knew what I was doing there. One was a 2-way stretch fabric, and then the other one was a 4-way stretch fabric. And I forgot that with my pattern that I used beforehand that I made for my past bodysuits were a 4-way. And so when I made the bodysuit and it was totally done and finished, it only went this high because the fabric didn't stretch enough. So I had to improvise. Also, it wouldn't go over my bum, which is also problems. So I had to I cut actually the whole thing apart on the side and added 4-way, about that much on either side so it would open up. And then the straps on the top, like the whole piece was supposed to go like up to here on the neck, but it ended just being low, and it was fine because I had the breastplate, but it was just like straps and you didn't see it, but it was just funny. I can get in and out of it pretty easy now though. But yeah, there's only one tight spot, and that's on the legs, specifically on this one right here, where all 3 types of fabric meet in one spot, and it works. And I did all of my locking stitches and everything, and one of the stitches broke, but the other one still held. So that's the only part that's a little tight. But yeah, it's just fun, and it's a comfy costume to wear, and I can get in and out of it on my own, which are 2 things that never happen for my cosplays. My cosplays are not comfy typically, and I think I've only made like 2 or 3 cosplays ever in the like 60 something that I've done that I can actually get in and out of by myself. So yeah, I'm happy about it. Yep. So how am I today? I'm doing okay. I was a little sick over the weekend, allergies, and I think just working too much, it finally caught up to me. Typically after I do a really, really tight con crunch, I work myself to death, and then I get sick after. Kind of what happened. So yeah, I'm this way we're probably only going to 4 today, taking it a little bit easy. But yeah, you leave tomorrow. You have already packed flights at 6 a.m. 2 weeks at the beach. Ooh. Oh, is it still in Mexico, or are you going to another country? Yeah. Long shifts he had, 6 a.m. to 2 a.m. during festival days. Please remember to eat and drink water. Yes. Yes, there's a Tandy leather store in Round Rock, and it is the best one I've ever been to. The staff there are so helpful, and I'm used to, I go into a store and everybody looks down on me and they're just like, what do you need? I'm like, oh, I need this. And they're like, oh, it's over there. But no, they would come and like, there's this, oh, this one goes with this, and they were super helpful. And the store was the cleanest I've been to for a Tandy leather. If you've been to one, you kind of know they're not typically in the best places. They're normally in really sketchy parts of whatever neighborhood. But this one was good. It's just weird because it's like an auto store, and then there's this random door that has a Tandy sign on it, and you go in. Beautiful, beautiful, very nice hides there. Like, normally the hides are just kind of, you have a wide variety. This one has like some very unique ones too. So yeah, I highly recommend it. Yep. Did you show? No. I don't typically, when I go shopping for supplies, I don't really say who I am, and I don't tend to show photos. Like going to Joann's, they're like, oh, what are you making? I'm like, oh, just a shirt, you know, and they're like, cool. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, I don't want to explain me, and but sometimes I have been recognized, so I go, awkward turtle, yeah. That's nice when you can get in and out of it. Oh yeah, I don't like to talk to people in stores. I'm antisocial, and I'm just like, I know what I want. I might not know the name, but I can tell you everything, how to use it, and yeah. Yep. All the benefits of comfy cosplays as you prepare a massive arm. Yeah, speaking of massive armor builds, if you haven't heard and you haven't paid attention to the image over here, I am making a Gundam now. So yeah, I was determining beforehand if I was gonna do Thor or the Gundam first. Originally I was gonna do the Gundam, but then I was like, I want a new cosplay for my next convention. Blech. So, Thor came out first, and now we're doing this one. It is, I'm gonna butcher it, but it's the Armor Girls Project MS Girl Wing Gundam Zero. I only know that because I have my piece of paper in front of me. And this one is specifically this action figure, like figurine, and I'm really excited. I fell in love with it when I saw it, and its wings, I love my wings. So yeah, I'm anticipating this is gonna be probably a 2.5 month build, depending on what type of materials I want to use. I have actually not sat down and done my material list and gone through my planning of everything. The only thing I've done so far is I made our blueprint for the gun we're gonna be working on today, that we're not going to be finishing. If you know my streams, I don't finish like that day. We work on it for a long time. So yeah, but she does have two really long guns that when I'm standing, they go to about this tall. So yes, I'll have to decide how we're going to make that. Same with the wings. I have the idea of the wings. So this whole piece, this beautiful masterpiece, is going to have to fit in a suitcase because I would like to travel with it. So I'm gonna have to really engineer the wings to properly fit in the suitcases that I have. I also kind of want to make them where instead of they're just being stagnant, I kind of want them to have on like ball joints or like set seats. So if the wings want to be like this, or if I want to have them facing downward or like this, have specific seats for it to be in. That's in my head right now. I have not, again, fully gone through and designed it yet, but it should be a fairly simple cosplay in terms of pieces, just it's a big build. And for this one, it's gonna be, I've already found the fabric that I want on Spandex House, and it's a, what is it? Is it a spandex? I think it's a spandex, but I found some that look like this, and basically, I'm gonna make the white bodysuit kind of thing, and then I'll have it where, just like I did with my World of Warcraft armor set, where each of the piece is EVA foam that sits on top, so it should be really lightweight. And then to hide the harness, she actually has like a piece that goes around the breast area, and that makes it perfect for having a harness hook under and then hide it. So I can easily take it on and off and still be in just like the normal bodysuit kind of thing to walk around in if I don't want to wear the whole piece. Also, so I did look to see, I found some other amazing cosplayers that have done other Gundam builds, and I'm borrowing one of their ideas where, I forget the specific cosplayer's name, but I'll have to find it, but they do amazing Gundam builds that are like so accurate, and the cell shading on everything, like chef's kiss. But what they did specifically for their wings is they actually put their social media stuff on. So with the wings, they normally have like, I think it says on one wing like 0 wings, and then it has like 0 code, and then on the other wing it's got a lot of writing. But I want to do my name on the wing, and then I want to do my wing logo and like things like that. So I'm kind of determining which ones I want to change out, if I want all of them to just be my stuff, or if I want to take some from the specific model and put on it. Not sure, still thinking about it, but that's kind of like the idea in my head. So yeah. But yeah. Also, cheers guys, much love, and thank you for joining today. Catching up. I'm catching up real quick. Just saying, if you're showing off your creations, maybe Tandy says, hey, we can sponsor, or maybe they just think it's cooler and give you a discount. Maybe. I'm so weird at that. Like, I'm really bad at self-promotion and like, hey, buy this for me. I'm just like, hey, I have this. Okay, that's the last you hear of it, and I don't say it ever again. So I'm really bad at that, and I'm bad at like talking to people for sponsors and things. I'm not a pusher for selling and like promoting myself. But that's a good idea, Wizard. Yep. Oh, is that what they're called? The Buster Rifle reel? Yeah, so, I've seen a little bit of Gundam, but I don't know all of the lore. I do plan on watching, specifically I want to do the Winged Gundam series. I was told that one's like a really good one out of the bazillion that there are. But, I don't know everything about this. I just fell in love with this and want to make it, and then I will educate myself as we go making this build. Typically, all the costumes that I make, I am like diehard fan of, like, I watch the show, I play the game, or I've watched the whole playthrough of the game. This one I don't too much know, so we'll see how it goes. But I'm in love with this, like, so I want to. But yeah, so yup. They're not gonna be 7 foot tall. I'm shrinking them down since it's gonna probably break apart into 3 sections so I can travel with it. Yeah. You'll personally loan me your Wing Zero custom model kit to help you scale it. Do you have this like specific one, or do you have like the male version? I'm curious, because I have had the hardest time finding images. And I've got pretty good ones. I can make a lot of blueprints and everything, but I know some of them aren't going to be 100% accurate. Especially with the text. I know there's serial code stuff on things, and I just don't know all of them. So yeah. Hi, Anime Princess Tiffany. Welcome on. Gonna make sure you watch Endless. Okay. Keep note of this and put it in Discord and be like, watch this, because then I will know. I'm terrible at remembering things. Mobile Suit Gundam Wing is related. Okay, I think I found it on Crunchyroll. I was looking a little bit beforehand, so. Begin with Gundam Wing. Yes, you agree. Okay. I know, 7 foot tall. I mean, I'm only 5'2". I'm a short person. Gosh. Despite what y'all might think. I am very good with my photos and having my photographer sit on the ground and me being on stairs or in higher elevations, so I look really long, but I'm a short person. I am a small little person. Oops. Okay. It's also on Hulu. Okay. I don't have Hulu right now. I have been... So, I'm currently on Paramount, but I switch between Paramount and Hulu back and forth. So yeah. You'll make a list on Crunchy to watch. Thank you. Yeah. Take off my jacket. Yeah. Oh, I did fix the Discord thing that you were talking about, Daniel. Yeah. We, if you haven't noticed and you are on our Discord, we have an open Discord that anybody can join. Just do !Discord. And, we changed a lot of the channels. We got rid of a bunch, and then we got, we added a few more. So hopefully it makes more sense, but it's not too different. There is actually a now TIFF announcement channel, which I plan on using for just my general announcements of, here's a new product that I have on my website, here's some new blueprints, here's my next convention. So it's not just kind of like randomly lost. So that's the best spot. Yep. But yeah, I guess I can get started. Also, you can already tell my lovely cutting mat. I need to invest in a new one, but I typically trash them. I've had this one for a while though. I used it to leather dye, so it's nice and pretty now. But yeah, we're gonna start on the gun. And the gun, so as I say, I make all my blueprints and my patterns myself for this. They will eventually go to my website once I finish the costume, so it's not available yet, but it will be available in the next few months. All of my Dragon Ball ones for my Vegeta cosplay and my Thor cosplay are now on my website, so you can get them there. And I'm slowly putting tutorials up, so yeah. Let me flip to this one. Okay, we need this. Again, if you're on Instagram, I'm actually streaming on youtube.com/TiffanyGordonCosplay. Leave this platform Go to YouTube. There you go. I know, I keep seeing new messages on Discord. Like, okay, cool. That, we need this. I always like, after I finish a big build or just any cosplay build, I do a deep clean. So I've kind of done most of that. There's still a few piles, obviously the costume's still back there, but it's out still because I'm still doing tutorials and still taking pictures and putting it there. But it's always nice to clean everything and be like, yay! Yup. Yeah. Reference materials, codes, why not putting great quotes on the, yeah. You're 6 foot and Tiffany towers. I mean, if I put on, like, most of my cosplays, I also have stiletto high heels on, like every single one, so, yeah. You have the power again! Yes. Thanks, David. Okay, I want to fix this really quickly. Waja, much better. YouTube is where it's at apparently. Yeah, so YouTube, I switched from Twitch to YouTube at the beginning of this year, just because for me being a specific creator for costume making and stuff, it made more sense for educational things rather than rather than Twitch, which is more focused on gaming. I used to do gaming streaming, but now I just game on my own time, so. Maybe one day though. One of your favorite series story is one that the wing is close second. Okay. Yeah, will slowly educate me as we build this. So I am excited. Oh, and for those that are members, I did add a few new videos this last week. So there's one for painting my Vegeta armor, and I also go over kind of the mistakes that I made with it. Not painting, but like with making it that I discovered. So those are in there. I know a lot of people were asking, like, when I come into problems, what do I do? So I've been trying to explain that a little bit more in those videos. I did add also the tutorial on how to make Thor's hammer is up for members. So how I do my cosplay tutorials is they are released to the members in my community here on YouTube first, at least 3 months to 6 months in advance, depending on how many videos are in front of it, and then they are released to the public. So if you don't want to financially support and see everything, that is totally fine. You just have to wait a little bit longer to see the video. So, but those are up, and then I have, I think, what's out this week? This week is gonna be the bunny head, how I made that, and then, so for the convention for Anime Matsuri, I did an airbrush painting panel for cosplays for beginners, and that's gonna be coming out next week. So I'm really excited about that one. A lot of people really love that panel, and hope it helps. But yeah, I have that one. I still have to make the vlog for that convention too. So a lot of videos, a lot of stuff on Thor, and still Vegeta. Yeah. Okay, there is all of the pieces. Now to tape it all together. Hi to Gaming Father, welcome on. How are you today? Quick question, do you end up doing commissions? I only do commissions for businesses and for conventions. So like if a convention wants to hire me to make them like their mascot for that convention, or if Blizzard or some other gaming company wants me to make one of their characters to bring to life, that's the only time I do it. Very rare occasions I'll do it otherwise. Oh, thank you, Wizard. He answered. Cool, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Yep, you added Mighty Thor, but make it Storm to your cosplay list, so you definitely will get Hammer. Oh, okay, cool, cool. Yeah, I'm excited. I did, so that one, I've had a lot of fun with superhero costumes lately, and I think I want to add to my list Hawk Girl, or Hawk Woman, depending on which version you want to look at. But I think that's gonna be on the list maybe at the end of this year, early next year, maybe, depending on how long cosplays take me to do. So yeah. This is the closest you're gonna get right now, Caspian. Mm-hmm. Take it or leave it. Take it or leave it. Hi, Shadowmonk. Pokemon. How are you today? Yup, we got swings. One of the biggest things that I noticed was, so I have in my printer storage photography room, I keep all my old cosplays there, and one of them was my Valkyrie Mercy helmet, and they're pretty similar in terms of design. For this one I just did for Thor, and I'm just like looking at him. Oh, the difference in quality of, I think I made that one in 2018 or maybe 2017, something like that, compared to now is just night and day. And the difference of like working in Morbla for EVA film kind of thing. Yeah. So I want to show that at some point. But I'm just impressed in myself on how much I have grown in my skills since. Okay, there we go. It's taped together. Huzzah! Yep. So you can't wait to see another one of the full comes through. Yeah. Caspian. I know. Who saw Superhero with Wings coming? I know. I've always loved it. Yeah. So I just gotta make it so I can transport it. Yup, that's the goal, is bringing Wings with me to cons and not just having them as like only Texas convention cons. I'll stand up with this one so y'all can see. Ba-doop, ba-doop. Go that way. Okay, so here is the gun. I did make it a tiny bit shorter, but it's that high. Technically, the handle is here though. So when I hold them, because I tried my little balance, and let's see. So if I hold them too like that, it'll give kind of that shape. If I have them out and then have the wings out. So they're just gonna be a pain, and then the goal is to make them really, really lightweight and do the same thing where you can put them together. So yeah. Yay! No, Wizard, thank you for the $10. I really appreciate it. Much love. More funds for the laser cutter. Yes. Yep, that's so if y'all don't know, my next purchase to help with cosplay building is gonna be a Glowforge, which is a laser engraver cutter. So I do appreciate it. I will write it down. How's the new position going? Oh, thank you. Okay, you go. That way. That way. Alright, so I've not actually sat down to figure out how I want to make this yet. So now you get to see my thinking process, hopefully, and see what what I have to buy in terms of materials. So yeah. And I have to do the measurements to make sure I can actually make it fit in my suitcase, because, you know, traveling is a little important. Yup. Lemon and lime cupcakes. Ooh, that sounds good. I haven't had cupcakes in years. Yeah. Manually cutting tiny little details. I know. Hey, but I am still happy. I showed the back of my Thor cosplay 3 times at the convention, so I am happy. I know Foot specifically asked, and then 2 other people were like, so what's your favorite part? And I'm like, actually, it's the part that's not seen. And I like took off the cape. I'm like, look at the back. Like, I know, but it was cool, so. Sure would love to see you cosplay your goal anime character. That will most certainly excite you in full interest in every way. Yeah, there's a few that I have, but some that I'm just like not body confident to do, and not wear that much stuff, but cool wings because I like my wings. So you make the little acrylic stand too. So that would be cool. Get me a stand so I can just float. Yeah. I think. What's his name? Something with a Z, and he makes metal wings. He's working on a Farah costume right now, but he did Mercy, and he made actual metal wings that opened, and he made a stand that picked him up at some point. So that too much stuff for me. So. No, I never outsource anything. I do everything myself, so. I think it's going well on some projects, short term and long term. A few complaints feels okay. Well, that's good though. All right, so I feel like it's just gonna be. Well, I don't know. It's too long. It only shows like a tiny bit on the camera. Okay. Let's see. So, for splitting this piece, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to split it into 3 sections. So, the easiest part for splitting it is probably gonna be here, with having this piece come to here. I think that's the name Caspian. Yes. And then having it where it starts here, and then this part goes with there. So I'm gonna find a pencil real quick. I knocked something, I don't know what it was. I don't know. Okay, so I'm gonna probably do, just so I can visually see that as the split. GoPro mounted on. That would work. And then the next spot is most likely going to be here. So having it where it attaches with this, and then having it where this piece probably attaches with like a magnet or Velcro there. I think that'll be the easiest. I want to go real quickly and measure my travel trunks. So if you don't know, for traveling, I have a Pelican suitcase, or Pelican trunk, and they're really, really great because unlike a suitcase where you have 2 pieces that open up and you have 2 compartments, this one is literally a trunk that's like that tall, and it has just a tiny little lid that opens, so everything can just go in there. And it makes traveling so much easier, especially with larger pieces, or if you have like a helmet that is yay big, or a wig that can't come apart, you can just put it in there. So it does weigh a bit more than a normal suitcase, so weight-wise is a little off, but let me go quickly and measure that back in like 2 seconds, 3 seconds, maybe 4. All right. think to be safe, we'll do like 28 inches. Okay, yeah, that fits. That fits. So 3 sections is gonna work out best. Yeah. And we have to make this twice. Fun, fun. Yeah. Cheers, guys. Thanks for watching. Also, remember to like this video while it's live. It helps with the YouTube algorithm. And love to have you as part of the community, so subscribe. Yeah. Yeah. All right. So that's our 3 sections. For putting this all together, basically when I was kind of doing the blueprint already, I had it in mind that I'm going to be using CPVC pipes. It's my typical whatever I use for everything. It's not PVC, it's CPVC. It's the yellow like electrical things. It has better hardware for threading systems. But what they have, so I do probably a 1-inch CPVC pipe, and then I can do my threads here. They have like 2 metal threads, like a male and female, that attach, and that'll be best for there for screwing on and off. And then continue the 1-inch pipe through the body. And for this, I'm thinking for the body, I'm gonna do it where it is a box around the pipe. So we have like the circle and then have like a square that sits around it with foam to encase that, and these pieces sit underneath. And then from this part, I'm gonna do another, so the pipe will go all the way, y'all can't see, it'll go all the way through here and then through here, and I'll probably have it go all the way up here just for structural support. And then I'll have where it interlocks, so having my, you can see how bad I shaped today. But have it where it's a smaller male end that will insert into here, kind of how I did the Omidron blade is how I kind of see it. And then it's just a form friction fit, and that'll be the easiest for that. It shouldn't be too heavy though, but we'll have to see. I know everything's gonna, since we're doing a 1-inch pipe, basically all the foam, all the pieces are gonna be at least like 2 inches to 3 inches in certain sections wide. So that's the only concern. And definitely if I travel with this cosplay, all the other builds that come have to be like small little bodysuits. And this is like the one big cosplay that comes. So yeah. Let me catch up real quick. Make incredible cosplays. Aw, thank you so much, Sushi. I appreciate it. And welcome. Yep, Pelicases from Pog. And you know, chaos! Lots of chaos! Yep. Cheaper to buy the ticket for the cosplay and pack too. I mean, I could fit in the suitcases, so yeah. What are the outer arrangements of the Pelican? I don't know offhand. I have it on Amazon. I can send you a link to the specific one. So the Pelican cases, the specific one I get it is TSA approved. It's not an oversized trunk, where a lot of them are. And this one has 2 wheels on the bottom, and it has a built-in pull-out handle, so you can roll it everywhere, which is wonderful for a trunk. That's very rare. I think it's like $350 though, and they come with different compartments. So if you want to get like a foam case inside for padding, I didn't do that because if I have something delicate, I just wrap it in blankets. But the one I get is just a base one on Amazon. So yeah, remind me on Discord and I can send you a link, or just Google search Pelican suitcase. Yeah. Blow up the complaints. Yep. Now you're motivated. Yes. Always happy to motivate people to cosplay. Yeah. Okay, let me see if I have 1-inch CPVC pipe real quick. So we'll do that. I know I have small sections. I don't know if I have large ones. we might be making different pieces. So let me see. I just have like a hoard in my closet because I use this all the time. So in terms of this, I will have to buy, I need to start making a shopping list. So I'm gonna need the ×2 CPVC pipe threads, male and female. I don't remember the actual name, but that's that. And then we'll go from there. Yeah. Jinx minigun props out on Tiffany's stand. I know. Tuesday. Oh yeah. So it has it also where it has 3 locks on the front, 2 on the side, and then it has 2 2 other ones so you can put TSA locks in it. Best thing. Next time you see me at a convention, just ask to see the Pelican case, because I always have one under my booth that carries all of my display setup. And then I've invested in a second one that's like for cosplay builds. Yeah. Alright. So for this, there we go. The 1 inch will be perfect. And then we'll have it where here I maybe will have enough. Let me do a temporary mark and see if I mark it here. Is that enough? No! It's off by a few inches. Okay, so I'm gonna buy another one. It's okay, I use this all the time, so. Okay, so that's gonna be that. I know when I get my threading systems, this will change too. So maybe I'll have enough, I'm not sure, but I'd rather buy another piece. So when the threading systems, when they come together, are like that, they insert inside and glue, yada yada. And then for the covering part, I can cover that easily, which will be great. So that's all going through my head right now. Okay. Wajah. Sniper build, I know. I get asked, like, when I go to hardware stores, I used to have guys come up to me and I was like looking in the section and I'm like, okay. And then be like, oh, do you need help? What are you making? I can come and help you with this. And then I'm like, I'm making wings, go away. There's crazy woman here, mad scientist. I love hardware stores. They're like my favorite thing. So yeah. Okay, so that, I'm just gonna kind of trace a little bit of a line so I know roughly where it's gonna sit. And then for this one, so I'm pretty sure we're gonna have a different size one. I think we're gonna go to a smaller size on this way. And then I just need to kind of figure out, so if we're doing this, it's gonna be larger than what we need, but it's roughly there. And then we'll go to see what scrappers I have. This one's all taped together with my carbon fiber tubing. Always save your scraps. They come in so much handy. Don't forget the Dr. Pepper on the shopping list. Oh, I got a whole case yesterday. We're good. We're good. Alright, we'll most likely need 2 of these, but we'll see. Confusing day, yeah. I've only had, with all the flying I've done, I've only been checked once in my bag with the cosplay stuff. And it was just because one of my wheels on the suitcase broke when I had like really cheap travel cases. Now I have more expensive ones just because of flying so much and having issues with wheels break. So I kind of know which ones to get now and which ones to avoid. So yeah. Looks at Lowe's like other girls look at Target. I shop really fast. If I need clothes, I don't typically buy clothes. I just get it online. Or they're just clothes from like conventions and shirts that I'm given. But I hate shopping, and I'm in and out. I get what I need. I don't browse around. But when it comes to like Joann's or Tanny Leather or like Lowe's and Home Depot, you gotta give me time, because I'm like, oh shiny, I could use this part for this cosplay, or ooh, this part, I could make this into this piece on this, and like I'm just like mad scientist. So that's how I am. Actually, I think there's one. What size do I have? You are 1/2. There should be a 3/4. Do I have one? Let me look in the closet again. I do. Oh no, it's key. Darn it. Okay, so I don't have that size, so I'm gonna need to buy 3/4 size, because all I have is 1/2, and that's gonna be too little, but I can at least kind of get an idea. One length should be fine, I think. So when we do this, I'm gonna want it to be at least here to here. We'll probably have it where it goes to about here, and then I want to have it where it inserts to most likely here. This is 3/4. This is 1 inch. Okay, so to the shopping list, we're gonna add. Did I mark how much I need? There and there. That should be more than enough. So times 1 3/4 inch PVC pipe. This is not for the wings. This is just for the gun. The wings are gonna be another day of me sitting down and figuring it out. Yeah. Okay. So this can go back in here. Oh hey. Look what I found. How much am I using this? I have one cut on here for the keyblade, because I'm still making a keyblade. I just haven't touched it in a while. Do I have enough? I don't have enough, so I'm still gonna have to buy more, but I can at least check my interlock with these. Yeah, that'll be good. Okay, so I can trace this then. Cool. Like there's not more hidden somewhere. Too many things. Okay, trace you real quick. So you're gonna be roughly like that. It'll be a little off, but get rid of my little guideline on that one and on that side. Okay, we can go back in the corner. Alright, that should take care of all of the bone structure for the guns. And then for the piping, honestly I can do foam dowel rods. I need to not use the Hobby Lobby ones though. I need to actually get like good quality ones, because the Hobby Lobby ones were so shit. Okay, I'm gonna put these back. Alright. So that's that. concern with this thing is the handle. And the handle, because this is such a long prop, I think I am gonna have to also do a bone structure with that. I could actually do with this where I have the 45-degree elbow joint that inserts into a smaller PVC pipe. That may work best because I want to have it where I have something sturdy to hold onto just because of the length of this. And that would mean that I would stop this probably here instead. By the way, I'm thinking. Sorry. I gotta keep going back and forth with chat. Someone sold his pants with girl, or this girl with some pants with holes. I mean, I like my holy jeans. It's Texas. It's hot. Yeah. Yeah. Fun fact, for me with shoes, I don't buy new shoes except for cosplay. So all of my shoes are cosplay related. Yeah. Yep, that's funny. I go into Lowe's and I come out like, I always try to leave when I go for Plastidip or Sandable primer, at least one can. I try to leave one, but I grab at least like 5 or 6 at a time typically, and then I walk out. So, yeah. Eventually they'll know me, because I'm like the crazy girl that comes in and just buys like a whole hoard of paint all the time, so. Okay, let me see if I have elbow joints. My bag of goodies. I got T-joints. I mean, a T-joint actually would work, but it's not the correct angle. If I had that, it's not the same size too, so that wouldn't work because I would need 3/4. But I'm fine with the 3/4 going to a 1/2 if they have that. Let's see, these are just normal couplings. Okay, so I think I'm gonna try to find an elbow joint. ×1 elbow joint from 3/4 to 1/2 inch CPVC. Okay. So instead of this going here, we're gonna have it where it does. Okay, there. Found it. Okay, so instead, it's roughly the thickness, something like that. Okay, so that, and then we're gonna have elbow joints. That should work, because this part isn't gonna need the structural support then, if I use it. It's just really the body part. I think that's how we're gonna do it. I say that now. Okay. Bag of goodies, go back in! Go back in! Okay. So the next thing to figure out will be each of the pieces and my thicknesses. So I guess let me get my foam out and we'll go from there. like, I could use insulation foam too, but we're not, the only parts of the body that are gonna need the insulation foam wouldn't necessarily be there. So I think EVA foam would be the best for this option in terms of encasing and then just doing like a box around it, because I'm gonna want this to be really lightweight just because everything's gonna be so heavy. Yeah, okay. What do we got? What do we got? Looks like I got some 12mm, but mostly 10. I have like a small bit of 12mm, but most of it is 10. So I think we're gonna try to do 10mm. But then for encasing, thank you for the sub, I appreciate it, and welcome to the community. So I think for encasing everything, that would be the best. So let me figure out the thickness that I want everything to be, and then we can kind of work around there. Shopping list over here. For those that are on Instagram, I'm actually streaming on youtube.com/TiffanyGordonCosplay. So if you want to see kind of what I'm working on, at least at a much better angle, go to YouTube. And if you have questions, go to YouTube as well. I'm not answering on Instagram. So yes, thanks for being on YouTube. Yes. Yep. No, Dim Elmo, yeah. 4-second delay from mobile to desktop. I've seen it on my end, it changes. So yeah, it just depends. I know. Structural engineer, Tiff, on the job. Welcome. Yes. This is literally how I do most of my cosplays. I just don't stream this part as much, just because it's a lot of me talking to myself, like out loud, and then I'm like, okay, and then talk to y'all, and like a lot of it's just like me really trying to think. So that's the only downfall. Oof. Okay, so this one we're gonna do foam, foam dowel rod. Everything's gonna be foam, but let's see. Actually, so this is gonna be our 1 inch. If we do, we can't do 4mm on that because that's not going to be strong enough. So we either have to go with 6, which I have some, but I don't know how much. So 6, we do, so 2.2 thick. Am I doing that right? No, I'm not doing that right. My bad. Sorry. Millimeters. Let's do... There's roughly 12. Y'all can kind of see. And then let's add 1 inch. My brain is not working too well today. Close enough. So that's gonna be roughly the body if we do 6mm right here. I think that'll be fine. So for this part, we want to do 6mm body box to go around. That'll be good. And then the only thing is the bottom is gonna be different. So we may just end up being a little bit wider, I think. And then for here, so let's make that smaller. That should be fine. So if we do this one out of 10 mil, so times 2, 10 mil stacked for that. And then I can put this down. I'm not using it because that'll be easy for us to cut and just stack the two pieces together and sand. Same with this one. So if we do this piece times 2, 10 mil stacked, do I want the sight to be that as well? That should be fine too. So times 2, 10 mil stacked. This one I think we're gonna do, so I do have 12 mil. So, and this one's gonna be thicker. So I think we'll do 12 mil here. So times 2, 12 mil stacked. This one's gonna end up, once I have the threading, I'll be wrapping it. So I don't wanna figure that one out yet, but for this one, I think we should have it, well, if that's going to a 1 inch. So if we have, this is then gonna be 24 millimeters. Which is close to 1 inch. So it's gonna be roughly about the same down. I don't know if I like that. Let's do it smaller. So if it's 2 10 mils. Okay, so this one we're gonna do 2 10 mils. Okay. Slowly getting through this. Hopefully it kind of makes sense with me just talking out loud. Trying to think ones didn't like it, yeah. Yep. Okay, and then that one will just be with the circle cutter. This one will end up, once I make it, I'll just do a strip on top. This one's the barrel, which is fine. All of these, I'm just gonna add a slit. It'll be fine, we'll just cut it. So all of this section is done now. So we've got the main barrel part done. So now to the mag section and the handle section. So this has to be thicker than this, or roughly the same size. Your body all the way around. So with this piece, I'd rather this be a solid piece. This one I'm gonna plan on it just sitting on top. So with that, let's see. $12 mil on top, and then we'll have a piece in between. I think that should work. And then we'll just have like the spacers. Yeah. So 12 mil on top. This piece will do, it's supposed to be in, but I think I might have it come out. So we might do a, I'm not sure. You love this type of stream, watching you figure out in real time, watching the magic unfold. Aw, thank you. I know it's kind of hit or miss, so. It's not as entertaining because it's like, I'm not cutting things. So yeah, but I try to explain it as much as I can, so hopefully it kind of makes sense-ish. So for the mag, let's do, I'm fine with it being the same thickness as this, so let's do times 2 10 mil stacked. We're going to have to be really precise on all of our cuts to make sure they all fit perfectly. Yeah. Plus you're talking to us and not talking alone like a crazy old lady. Get off my lawn, kittens. I know. So at this point, the thickness here, we're at 212, which is 24. And then we've got another 2.6, which is another 12. So we're at 36. Plus that inch, which was, oh, we're basically the thickness right now, we're this plus another one. So we're, looking at the thickest part being 3 inches. Which isn't bad. It's just gonna be a lot having 2 of them. So that is gonna be 3 inches there. So if we've got the 3 inches, what is the 2? Ooh. Roughly this and this need to be pretty close in size as well. I know. You know that when you explain something to someone, understand it more, so we're help. Yep, definitely. I've always known that. I feel like roughly this and this should be the same size. So this was with the 6-inch body box, or the 6mm body box. So we'll have to figure out how many layers that is, because that's gonna have, well, I guess if we're, the body box worked over here. This one will not be because it's a different piece. So I'll have to kind of see what sits inside of it correctly. And then this one, so if we're at, I really just need to get the measurement of that. So I think it was this. Let me recalculate. We're recalculating. 1 minute, please. So that's 1 inch, and then we've got so roughly we're looking at like 37 millimeters ish. So 37 mil. And then for this one, we need that to be thicker again. So let's do 12, 12, 24. If we do another 12, that's gonna give us the 36. If we do another, let's see, 4 pieces of 12, so times 4, 12 millimeter stacked. That'll be good with that. We can do our slit chamber. I will have to do some type of black piece so this doesn't have an actual hole in it for structural reasons, but that should be good. I'm not going to worry about the handle right now because we don't know with our elbow joint how that's going to structurally be. With this piece, so this piece needs to be slightly larger than this one. We are at the 37-ish, so Honestly, this and this should be the same. What is 48? So this one should be roughly 48. So that's 4 pieces. So that's times 4, 12 mil. And then so let's see, 36. I think it seems like a lot for that part, but for it to make sense though. What if I did 30? 3 pieces of 10 for 30. So times 3, 10 mil stacked. And then for this one, if we do, I almost want it to be like the same. So it still has to be the same thickness as this. This thickness was the 37. So that actually won't work. Because we have to have this the same. So let's just make this the same size then. And that'll just be the easiest. So this is the I'll just say 37 mil, which ends up being 4. So times 3 of 12 mil stacked. And then we'll do this one as times 3, 12 mil stacked. And then for this piece, we can do, let's do times 3, 12 mil stacked, and then we'll have 2 mil on either side. I think that'll work. So we'll do times 3, 12 mil plus times 2, 2 mil stacked. So we've got 36, 38, 38, 38. I think that's good. And then this one, so we want it to be smaller. So this one we're already at the 36. So if we make this one, I'd be fine with this one times 3, 10 mil stacked. Okay, do we have all the pieces marked now? I know it was a lot. It was a lot. Ah! Pretty much everything is marked now. So I think we are good. I think. Hopefully we have enough foam now. So I think what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna label each piece so I know which one goes to which. Make it easier. So we'll start with this side. So we'll do A, B, C, C, Okay. I'll just put a W on here so I know, even though that's a pipe. Cool. A through W. We have all of our pieces now. Huzzah! Huzzah! That was a lot of brain power. Okay. So now to start cutting pieces out of foam and hopefully have enough. That's gonna be the next question. Yeah. Yeah. And then I'll have to kind of figure out some stuff as well. These may end up or this specific piece may end up changing just because of it being stacked, and then I'm gonna have to cut out, but I don't know for sure. It may be the center section that I hollow out under this section, and then I make this into the piece. But we'll go from here. If it doesn't work, then we'll do another one, so. For the show, the link detail, and so you have one for the up and down view. How do you check those details? So for this one, I know, like, I have like a bunch of different images from the guns, and I know that one of them is like, I think it's either this or this is like the scope part, but I'll have to see. But I'm gonna first start off with cutting all the pieces, and we'll go from there. My brain's a little dead now from thinking. I used my brain power now for the hour of us discussing this. Okay. Let's trace some parts now. Yeah, before I start a cosplay, I have a folder dedicated to reference images, and I have, I think, like 30 of them for this specific one, just like going through every single thing I could find, all of the eBay listings of it, things in packaging, every single angle that I could. I have looked at YouTube assembly videos to kind of see some stuff as well. So it's a bit of everywhere. Some screenshots from those as well, specifically with the wings on the back, just because they're so mechanical and it's like a non-traditional kind of way for me. I'm gonna flip this. I'm tired of looking at the brown. Okay. But yeah, I also base it, so to scale, this probably would have been another like that longer, but for me, I based it off of kind of printing it as well, where if I had made it, this part would have extended off the page about this much more, and I mean, my hands, that's a good size for me, but I kind of change it with that.
Write it down.
Adam, thank you for the 7 months of Remember Legendary, so thank you, I appreciate it. Much love, I will write it down. But yeah, so I kind of changed measurements based off of that too, scaling off of me, so I will write it down in this list. How have you been? Okay, bonjour. And cheers, guys. Thanks for watching. Alright. I keep like rolling this pipe on the ground too. It's bad. Time to trace. Oh. But no rush for this. And I'm probably only gonna work on this on streams for a while. Yeah. Alrighty. Start tracing parts. Boop. You're good. How are you? How's things? Things are okay. I'm a little tired. I was a little sick over the weekend, just from working too much, of course. But doing better. So we're gonna end the stream earlier today than normal. Yeah, but we're starting our next build, which is Gundam, and I'm excited. Yeah. Hopefully y'all are too. Hopefully. be a very mechanical piece. If I was smart, I'd do it as like one piece of foam and then kind of separate in different layers. But I'm gonna try doing them in individual sections, so. And this one's our little detail that I'll carve in, but I wanna trace it on here so I can trace it on the other part. So we'll do that. Don't speak English very well, but wanted to tell you that you really admire work. Oh, well, thank you so much, and welcome to the channel. I appreciate it. What language do you speak? We can kinda say something, maybe? Okay, let's do, next one, we'll do our B piece. There. Make sure I'm not tracing on that. Yeah, the one downfall for me is when I cut multiple pieces, I tend to always shrink them because I have a hard time cutting straight up and down. So when I go back and sand everything, they kind of get a little off. So we'll have to see. You speak French. Oh, okay. Well, bonjour. That's as much as I got. Or is it, comment allez-vous? Is that correct or is that wrong? And then, vive la France! That's my French for you. But yes, welcome. We do have a few French-speaking people in our community as well. But yeah, for those that are just joining, we are starting a new build today. Our Gundam one, it's the MS, it's the, I keep forgetting the name correctly. I will get it eventually, I just have to say it like another billion times. It's the Armor Girls Project MS Girl Wing Gundam Zero. So yes, correct, okay. But yeah, we're working on the guns right now. And I just kind of figured out how the bone structure is going to go, and now I have each piece segmented, so we're kind of tracing where they're gonna be. I'm not gonna trace the circles though, just because you don't need to know that. We're gonna end up using our Costal circle cutter for those. And it'll work great. Okay, next part for the mag. Yeah. Yes, we speak Taglish here. Correct. No, like 10 words in French? Mm-hmm. I know more in Spanish, and then I know parts of Japanese and Korean just because of how many shows I've watched. Like, I can understand it more, but I can't really repeat it back as much. Okay, this is G. You're a little tired. Yo. Call them by their sounds, the buzzy thing. Yes, also that. I do a lot of sound effects for my parts. It's this tool that goes bzzz, you know, everybody knows what it is. Of course. Alright, next piece. And I gotta remember all of the numbers that I said times 2. I have to do that another time because we're making 2 of these. That's like One of my things I hate the most when making cosplays, though, is when you have weapons and you have to make two identical weapons. I have such a hard time making them both look the same. Always one is slightly different from the other and it just bugs me. Okay, there. There, and then I'll trace these little thingies. Honestly, with some of these parts, it'd be really easy to just do a stamp to put into the foam. Since we know our new stamping techniques. Mm-hmm. Okay, this one is E, and then next one here. All my extra hair as well. Make one, then put it all in duplicate machine to make another one. I know, just, it's done. Okay, second one, great. This would be really nice though if I had the laser cutter machine for all of these pieces. They would be perfect to sit on. Oh, that's gonna be a good investment when I finally get it. Yeah. I still have to save a little bit more before I can do a down payment on it. Please. Hi. Can you come here? Oh, there's my kitty. The Fluffles came to visit. Yeah, I know some people were concerned. She had a kitty appointment. It was just a follow-up appointment last week, but she's doing fine. We did end up, me and the vet, shaving a few spots on her because she had some mats that were a little hard to get. So she's a little funny looking. Yeah. Here you go. Yeah. Good girl. But she's doing good. She gained ½ a pound, which the vet was very pleased with. And then she has a few medicines now. One is an ear one, so she finished her main ear medicine and now it's just a weekly put in the ears to kind of clean them. She gets really bad wax in her ears and then she scratches them too much and makes it bleed. And then she also has now, I got everybody on Instagram, she's gonna knock the phone over. The Instagram views on it, you get the up close and personal cat cam. Yay, yay! Oh, Real, thank you for the $20. I appreciate it. Much love. But yeah, she's got that, and then she's got like a emergency pill for when she throws up. She'll do it like constantly, so it's kind of to help stop that. And then she has one other emergency pill, and I tried it out today. And it's like this ointment you put on the ear, and it's supposed to make them hungry and want to eat more, just because she's a picky eater. It didn't seem like it worked too much, but I don't know, so we'll see. But yeah, a bunch of little emergency meds for the Fluffles, since she's an old lady. I will write it down real quick though. Got it. Thank you, thank you. Do you want to say thank you too? Hold the book up and say thank you. Or rub it. That works too. She rubbed it. She blessed it. Yeah? You're very, very hairy and shedding today. Yeah. You want on my lap? You can come. Good girl. Yeah? You gonna lay there? Oh, okay. Or you can get down. That's fine too. She's happy now. Let's see if I move that way a little. There we go. Alright, back to tracing. Looks like she didn't move anything, so we're good. We're good. with our circle. This is I. And then J is going to be a funny part. Let's see. There we go. Make sure she's not under me. Oh, I forgot to ask. How was everybody's weekend? Did anybody do anything this last week? Or over the weekend? I was hoping to get rain, but it never came. I've just been spending so much time with family now that I'm close. It's really nice. Even this weekend, this coming weekend, I've got like dinner with my dad and then spending time with everybody over the weekend. And I'm actually working on a project for my dad too. Some CAD work for him. So it'll be fun. International Cat Day. Love gets whatever she wants. Oh yeah! I forgot about that. Chaz is considered a cat too, so we'll have to keep him in mind. He's been kind of sad lately. I last night trimmed a little bit of... He had like a mat on his butt. Otherwise he's fine. But he was grumpy about that, and then I trimmed his toenails. Rabbits are my favorite animal, but they do creep me out a tiny bit with their nails. Really? Really. Hey, guess what? Guess what? We get to, block them and report them. So. Yeah. They're getting passed with emojis now, which is really annoying. Bella Country Comic Con. Oh yeah, you post some pictures in Discord. Where is that one? Immediately went on call after Mean Story and had a pretty calm weekend. Bullet Train was a really fun. Oh, cool. Yeah, it was good seeing you at Matsuri too. So, did the lady friend like it? Yeah, we got the bot. We got him! We need the band hammer. Get rid of him. J. It's showing other things. Let me see. In Belton? Okay. Okay, we'll see. See if that worked on that thing. Maybe. So. Not sure if you understood the question correctly, but this weekend you're going to have a barbecue with family on Sunday, and you're going to make the Witcher Season 2 armor for your... Ooh, very cool. Very cool. Yummy food, too. Yeah, I love my barbecue. I haven't had barbecue in a while, though. I'm gonna want to get some soon. Yeah. The K part I want to look at later, because I'm pretty sure this one's one of the scope parts, one of those. So, yeah. Had a great time. We've been friends for a bit, so you're not sure why it took so long for us to finally go together. Yeah. Well, that's cool. Glad she had fun. Let's see. This one we will do here. Boop, boop, boop. Bot has been dealt with, mastered. Will no longer bother you anymore. Ha 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 ha. Cool. Yeah, we got, so last time I did on the banned words, I did the water emoji, but this one's just like hearts, and I don't want to get rid of the heart ones. I don't know. Unless we say no emojis unless they're specifically for my channel, which I think is an option. A friend, one who commissioned the Darth Maul costume for free tickets. Ah, cool. Yeah. Rest this weekend because Thursday and Friday were show days, so barely Yeah. I've been watching a lot of shows too, so I still have not finished the 4th season of Stranger Things. I have a habit when I'm close to the end of something, I stop watching it. So I've kind of done that with that show. And I want to finish it, but it's like, I don't also? So I'll have to force myself to watch it. And then I've been watching a little bit of the Sandman show. It's okay. I'm not a huge fan of it. I watched the first 2 episodes and I was gonna stop, but then Wizard said it was good. So I watched the next episode. Episode 3 was good. But it's just been so up and down, and I don't know, it's not too interesting for me. Like, one of the other shows that was really popular, that was was it a Marvel show on Disney Plus with the Egyptian god guy that dresses up in the white outfit? I don't know his name. I tried watching that, and I didn't like it either. So, yeah. The next one, Shannon Pan. Ah, nice. I know. Fine, this is a no fun zone. Be gone. Yeah. Hey, at least they can't post their links, though. Oh, I know I don't have to agree. I was just like, when other people say it's good, I'm like, okay, I'll kind of give it another shot. So it's just kind of like a background show at this point. Yeah. It has good production and everything. It's just, I was trying to explain it to one of my friends, and to me, it's like the first movie of Twilight, and Edward is very gloomy, and he talks like this, and it's like mysterious, and I feel like that's like the whole time right now. I'm just like, okay, and yeah, so that's kind of how I feel, but it's just like, some of the ideas are good, some of them are too long. They did like one scene that just went on forever. I'm just like, okay, I get the point. Let's go to the next one. Like, So yeah. Moon Knight, yeah. Everybody's like, that one. Okay, thank you. But yeah, that. I started another anime, which is okay. It's a good background one, and I streamed a little bit in our watch party on Discord. It was the... Does this one fit? No, it doesn't fit. Okay, I'll trace some of the smaller ones. But it was the one with, like, the crazy girl that, and the whole school, like, gambles and stuff. And it's pretty interesting. It's a good little sideshow. And then, what else? Oh, I forgot. I found a new show. And it's not going to be for everybody, but so if y'all know me, I love DayZ, and I love survival games, and I love, like, survival shows. And Netflix has a new show. It was season 8 of Alone, and I binged that really bad. And then I discovered the History Channel has all 9 seasons for free. So I've been going through that. But basically, it's 10 contestants that are dropped off in, like, way up north Canada in the middle of nowhere, and just to survive. Whoever survives the longest gets like $500,000 or $1 million, depending on the season. And it's so cool because it's like actual survivalist, and they're building actual log cabins and like making all this, and they can only have a limited supply of stuff that they're like tools and things that they have to do, but they have to basically hunt on the wild and fish, and like, unlike the Naked Afraid shows where they go into detail, or like not in detail, but it's a lot of like cameras and fancy tricks, and they try to make it all exciting and stuff. This one's they've taken away all of the cheesiness, and it's really about like what is happening, and then they'll do like definitions of what they're saying, and it's almost like a when you're playing a tutorial on a video game and it comes up with little helpful hints of like, do this and this will make you run faster, or like use this thing. It does that throughout the show, and I really like it. So if you like survival shows or survival games, watch the show alone. That's my big thing now. So yeah. He's been good. Yeah. Gotta go. Have a good day. And craft. Look forward to seeing it all on Instagram. Well, thank you for coming, and have a wonderful rest of your day. I don't know what the word is for goodbye in French. I'm sorry. Let's see. This one. I do want to look at a reference image real quick. Let me pull them up. Let's see. Gundam reference images. Okay, so that one's gonna be the same. This one, we will have to do our little slit in it, just like a normal sight. And then this one, no, it's this one that is. This one, I think, is just our normal, the front sight. And then you've got the V, and then you've got the green thing. Okay, I think I figured it out. We're good. I'm gonna try to pronounce that, but I'm gonna butcher it. Is it, fluff? 2 seconds. Were you in here? Okay. All my foam in the closet fell over, and I was making sure Fluff wasn't in there because she likes the closet, so. Let me see. Au revoir? No, I'm butchering that. I don't know. I tried. I'm not gonna try it again. I totally butchered it. My bad. Okay. We were doing these pieces. Honestly, this piece could just be the 10. Let's do 1 on that one, since it's just the sight. Okay, this is Q. Pretty close, yeah. Okay, that one we're not doing. This one we can do. I'm gonna make this 1 piece for now. I think that'll just be easier, and then I can kind of trim it to what we need. But yeah, has anybody else been watching any other animes? Also, does anybody know the news on Chainsaw Man? Like, is the anime, like, finally have a date now? I know Crunchy will set a bunch of stuff this weekend. There's like 3 big conventions happening this weekend, I think. Get rid of that. Don't need that. Ooh. Tea. I think Wednesday marks. Oh, it's really you. Yeah, it's really me. Hi, Rhino. Okay. I think we're good. That one's gonna be our pipe. So we just need to trace the end now, and then the long piece. But I need another piece of tracing paper. Okay. you. So this one, technically it's gonna be your site, so I think I actually want to do 210 times 2 mil. That should give us a tiny little separation. Let me see. I don't think I have 8 mil, but I'm pretty sure I still have 6 mil. So if I do 2 6 mils and then a 4 mil, so you've got 12, 16. We were at 20. I still want it to be roughly about 20 though. Well, if we do 20 mil and then I do a 4 spacer, that's gonna get us about 24. I think that'll be fine. So let's do, for this one, we'll do 2 10, and then in the middle, we'll do 1 4. And we'll do for the middle one, we'll do a line. That should be good. No. I like that more. Slightly there. Okay, got it. Pieces who after story and now you're super motivated to cosplay. I think that was is that the one with the guy that has like the pink hair and then he's got like the guy that gets eaten in his hand and he has to go and collect all the other ones as part of the body? Is that the one the right one, or am I thinking of a different one? I know Honey Fro cosplay will know. You know everything. Everything. Guess what show Tiffany's trying to talk about again? Uh-huh. We will see if I am correct or not. Okay, this is in, and we'll do one more. The girl from the other side? Yes, he has the correct fingers. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's one of them that I have a hard time saying. Yeah. I did see is it Bella, the anime movie, is out now. I think it's on, I think they put it on HBO. The one with the flower dress girl that everybody's been cosplaying. I never watched the movie. Okay, that's that. So the last pieces we need to trace are this one and that one. And then we have all of our pieces traced, and then we can start cutting foam. Yeah. Exciting. Okay, so I was correct. Cool. There we go. This one I'm going to use a ruler because I don't want to draw a line. Yeah, most of these parts are going to be like cut with a ruler. I don't typically like to destroy my blueprints when I do stuff. Especially for like, so I'll use this for assembling afterwards. Yeah. Couple songs in playlist. Nice. Okay, this one is O. And then we've got one more piece. And this one I need to cut. So, conifers. Huh, I haven't heard of that one. I feel so behind with my anime. Okay. There. And there. Bloop. Okay. So trace now. This one's gonna be a long piece. Oh, right. This one we're doing a box. That's why I left it. I still need the body. So I'll still do that, and then we'll just figure out if it's gonna be 1 inch, we'll have it where it's basically gonna be 1 inch, and then we need to add 6 millimeters on either side, and that's the rectangle that we need. That should be fine. Yeah, that'll do. Okay. There. 2. There. And this one. There. And there. They're back. Okay, we need to block the male and the female symbols. Let me add that to the list. Blocking emojis. Report. Okay. Okay. Let me pull up one thing real quick so I can do that. You might hear me talk again. Oh good, it didn't. Manage. Let's do settings and community. Emoji. Gosh, now I gotta find the symbol. Let's see. No? No, it doesn't pop out. What? Do I really not have that on my list? Okay. I don't have those emojis. Gosh. Wow. I don't know, I'll have to figure out, I guess, and just like block tons of emojis. That's really annoying. The specific male and female signs that they were posting, I couldn't find those on my emoji side, so. It's about a girl whose job is to take out children who have been to her while specific. It's really different, but you, huh. So I gotta go back to work as lunch. Oh, all good. Thanks for stopping by and have a good rest of your day. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Are you able to put blocked words up, Daniel? I don't know if it has the permission for you to do that or not. Okay, there's those lines. So this one, which is M, it is the side. And then we'll need one that is gonna be, it's 1 inch, and then it is the 2 6mm. I wish I knew the conversion from inch to millimeters though. I can do millimeters pretty well, but I can't do like both at the same time for the measuring. Close enough. Oh, it's all good. I was wondering, so I was trying on the blocked words list, and I didn't know if you have access to do that on YouTube or not, because I couldn't find those specific emojis. Do whatever you can on mobile. It's all good, Cliff. Okay. That one, so we're at 25. $37mm. Ish. Close enough. I know. I hate blocking emojis though, but it's just like so annoying. They at least can't post links, which is good. Okay, there's that. And then for this one, we're gonna need you. Go that way. That way. Keep going. From there to there. This piece specifically we're doing ×2. This one's ×1. It is M. It is the top. And then I'm gonna get my big ruler out. Not sure, let me check on this. Okay. Yeah, I know you have a lot of permissions, and I just don't know what it allows you to do. I still need to add you to TikTok now. It was making me add you as a friend first when I was checking it beforehand. Okay, it's close enough. There and there. And then I need to do one for the bottom side, because it's slightly longer. I wish I hadn't put this one here. I know y'all can't see it. That one. That one there. I can actually tape. If I tape two, will that be good? I need like one more piece. That's fine. And thanks guys for watching. If you're new to the channel, I'd love to have you as part of the community. So subscribe to the channel as well as like the video while it is live. It helps with the YouTube algorithm. I try to stream on every Monday and Wednesday around 1 p.m. Central Standard Time, and we normally go to around 5. Today we're going to stop a little bit earlier though, just because I've been working a lot and I still need a little bit more break. Sorry, Daniel. No, TikTok I don't. Well, you have your account on private anyway. But TikTok, I really don't follow anybody. They've changed. I hate the changes that are now on TikTok. It's terrible. And they're changing it to be more like YouTube, and they want people to do more longer videos and less trends and less singing videos. Not that I do singing videos, but things like that. And it's just like annoying. I'm gonna do, I guess, my straight line here. Alrighty, there is that line, and then I can do my lines here so I know it's gonna be that long, and this one goes from here, because it is slightly longer, to there. It's roughly the same. Oh well. Oh well. Don't use it to create. You blocked everyone from following you just because you got spam, and now you. Yeah. That's funny. Okay, and then this is M bottom times 1. Huzzah! You found the blocked words list. Yay! Cool. I'm glad you're able to get to that. Okay, I think we have all of the parts now, so we can start cutting pieces. Okay, there and there. I can put some of this up. Ish. Those pieces, you can go on the ground. There. Alright, and I'm gonna real quickly go use the restroom. Thank you guys for watching. If you're new, I'd love to have you as part of the community, so subscribe to the channel, and I will be back in just a second. And if you're on Instagram, why are you on Instagram? Go to YouTube, that's where I'm streaming. Okay. Back in a minute. strawberries. Just want to say thank you for being so nice at Fan Expo and Anime Story. You made my first cons amazing, so thank you. Your cosplays were amazing as well. Aw, thank you so much, Jennifer. I really appreciate it. And I don't. Do you take pictures with me? If so, put them in our Discord. I'd love to see, so I can remember who you were. But yeah, welcome to the live streams, and I'm glad you came and said hi and had a good con. So yes, hopefully many more of them. Symbols have been added. Awesome. Thank you. Oh. Stretch. Okay, let me finish my strawberry. E. Good strawberry. It was interesting. The pack that I got, normally, so when you handpick strawberries, they're all like small ones typically. And this one was a pack of just like nothing but tiny little strawberries, so there's tons of them. And they're all just like little bite size. It was great. Okay, stretch time. Stretch time, so I can kind of wake up a little bit. Oh. Yeah, I need to get back into all of this again. Yep. I know, yay, everybody up out of your chair and stretch. Yeah. I'm gonna try not to kill myself with making all of this. I still need to have my focus where when I'm not streaming, I gotta finish my Thor photo shoot, editing all of those photos first. And then, what's the other thing? Oh, I still gotta do the other tutorials too. I've got the Vegeta wig to do. I've got Thor's breastplate, Thor's helmet. I have 3 review videos. I'm so behind on those. Actually, is it 3 or is it 4? 3 for sure, maybe 4. Not 100% sure though. And there's a bunch of other stuff, so. How dare you? Fun fact, strawberries are my favorite fruit. Yeah, I love strawberries. E. Oh, I am tired. Okay, back to this. Alrighty. Here are these. Oh, I guess I should have done this. Let's see. I should have wrote on here which ones I needed from. That's okay. I'll just cut these out first, and then after that we'll start cutting out onto the foam. Yeah. Because then I still don't have to use the camera yet. Let's try not to make a mess in the studio, like right away, since it's clean tail. Not too much. But. Alright. Strawberry everything. So I like strawberries, are my favorite fruit, but I'm not a fan for it for artificial flavors. I don't like. So like strawberry margaritas. Normally it's not fresh strawberries, it's like a strawberry pre-flavored thing, and I just don't like the cough syrup medicine type taste to them. Just go all the way. You're supposed to hold. Okay, I'm not gonna use a ruler then. I do like seaweed. I do. I found a really good one. And it's at, I think Burlington, like the Burlington Coat Factory thing or something, I think is what it is. And they have like a food section. And for some reason they had tons of seaweed snacks there. And they're like the best ones I've had, and I don't understand, and I've never seen them anywhere else. So yeah. I'll be able to make fun of me for it, but you gotta try it. It's really good. Yeah. Your breakfast is yogurt, strawberry, banana. I have like a hair on me. Ugh. There you go. No. No. Fluff. Fluff is everywhere. Ugh. Yeah, I'm not a fan of yogurt, but I mean, that's on my food list now of what I can't eat, so that kind of makes sense. But I do like bananas. If the banana has any type of a brown spot on it though, I won't eat it. So I like them more green. I'll eat kiwi, like strawberry kiwi, but that's it. I won't have kiwi with other things. Not a fan of seafood, so he'll pass. So seaweed, you consider, like, I get seaweed is with seafood and all, but like, even if it's dried, because then it's like a cracker. And you don't do fish tacos then? I feel like that would be where you live, a big dish delicacy. Seafood tends to be salty in general. You don't like... Oh, that's interesting. Like tonight tonight is a leftover night. I have so much leftovers, but yesterday I had some sushi and I have some leftover pieces that I did a bento box thing, and it was such a good deal for the price, and I had so much with it, and it was just too much, so I took a lot of it home. So I'll be eating that tonight, and then if I'm still hungry, I have like leftover wings and leftover beer chili that I made. Really? Is this the same bot? I keep reporting. Is their name on the blocked users list? The fact that they find my little small channel. What's gonna be fun is some of my friends that are like 6'5" holding these guns will be really cool. Because they'll be like normal size for them instead of ginormous for me. Dozens of us. Okay. Your dad's making slow-cooked pork chops tonight? Nice. I'm not a huge fan of pork chops, but when they're done really well, they're good. Yeah. I used to really love pork ribs for barbecue, but they've gotten to the point where I don't like the small little circle bones. And it's like, ugh, not gonna bother with it. It's another bot. They have some, okay. All good. They're on a roll. Mm-hmm. I definitely feel like I'm starting to hit that wall though. Like my tired rate is like, all created today? Oh, wow. Yeah, I don't know if there's... I know Twitch had it, where the only way you could send a message was if you had an account for more than, like, a day or so. I don't know if YouTube has that, but that might be something that we might want to do if the bots continue. And I'm gonna go ahead and end this. Nobody's on it, so I'm gonna just say bye. Okay. Boop. Should be done. I think I ended it. Cool, cool. Ended. Cool. Wajah. Wajah. My phone's slowly dialing. Don't in the wall, Tiffy. You might hurt the wall. Poor wall. I know. It's okay, wall. It's okay. YouTube is behind in chat stream. Yeah. Unfortunately, they're getting better though. Instagram and Facebook finally are getting better also. So Instagram with their, is it Reels or Shorts or Stories or whatever it is. I think it's Reels on that platform. But when you make it there, it wouldn't share it to Facebook until recently, where I'd have to put a new post over there, and they had it where you could create a video reel on Facebook, but then it was, sorry, I'm trying to like talk and explain it. But I never wanted to redo it, so I just posted it as a video, but now it automatically will put it in, which is great, a lot easier, so, yeah. That's happened to you when And you've been in a high gear for a long time. Yeah, so I had planned today to only go to 4, but we may end a little bit earlier too, since I'm now really hitting that wall. Sad thing though is, I was kind of considering, like, I haven't done a cosplay contest in a long time, and I was kind of considering for this one, it's like, what is around that I could enter? And there's like no conventions that I can enter anymore into cosplay contests, and I was like, okay, let me look at Twitch. Twitch deadline's already done. Crunchyroll just happened, and it's like looking around and just, it's sad because I can't do anything now. I'm not a huge person when it comes to competitive competitions, but every now and then for big builds I kind of want to, just to see. I was even looking into C2E2. I know they have like this huge, is it the Cosplay Crown Championship or something like that? And I was looking into all of that just to see kind of what goes behind it. And it's like the only one, I'd have to go to like Florida to do that, and it's like, ugh. It's like first round, if you make it then you gotta go to another thing and then another thing. It's like, this is a lot of stuff. And I'm a lazy bum. A virtual hug? Aw, thanks. Yeah. Had leftover pizza for lunch and now you're trying. Yeah, lunch. Normally I have a pot pie, but I want a chicken pot pie, but I wanted something different. And I had a small can of ravioli and a few chips. But it's like I eat a lot more for lunch now, so. But yeah, I was looking, because I've never seen like all the information on C2E2, their whole thing, and it's like, to do that, basically you have to compete like in the next few months to, again, do it like in another year kind of thing, and it just seems like a lot. Worth it in the end for like a huge title, if you do make that. I did see, was Pros and Cons Cosplay, I think, won this last weekend. And then I'm not sure if that was like Grand Championship or if there's like another place. I'm not 100% sure with that whole circuit. I've never been to a C2E2, so I don't know. There's a lot of cons I haven't been to. I would like to still go to some of the bigger ones. One day. One day BlizzCon. One day C2E2. Comic-Con New York. I'd like to do Dragon Con. I'd love to go to Gamescom in person. Not just virtual. One day. I would love to make a costume for one of the booths at Gamescom. That's what I really love to do. Dragon Con's 3 weeks away. Oof. I know a lot of people want me to do that one. Need to spam them with your name? Yeah. Gamescom though, they have all of the European cosplayers over there, and it's like their skill level, like, I'd say I have a pretty decent skill level for my crafting, but the Europeans, they're just like that much above me, and their skill level so much better. And it's like, ugh, competing with them. But I do work fast. That's the only good thing when I want to. Yeah. Yeah, my next convention, for at least it's on my books right now, is not until October, and that is the Sakibon PopCom. But I haven't heard anything from them in a while, so, and it's a first year con. Sorry, crack in my throat. So we'll see. But I am, every now and then I'm still in talks with other conventions. Some have talked to me and been like, oh, we want you to do this one, but nothing is, no paperwork has been signed or anything, so we'll see. Cons are still in the, like, right after COVID phase where, they're not wanting to fly a lot of people right now. And for me, with doing, like, having my sister, and typically I want her to come with me for just helping with the booth and all that, a lot of times they're like, oh, we can't do that. So. Gotta get your electronics and smoke machine. I just don't like all the like, I don't know. It's cool, but I don't see the use of, like, it's just a cool little gimmick, and I don't see the value of doing it at times, so. No, I'm not going to a European con. I was a judge for the Gamescom cosplay contest last year online, but I'd love to go to a con in Europe, but not happening right now. Okay, there are those. Yeah. Well, that and, like, a lot of bigger cosplayers too have 2 people helping, and it's just a little me. But yeah, doing all the smoke machines, electronics, they can look really cool, but for me, with how much I build, and I just don't see the value in putting in it if I'm gonna wear the cosplay like once or twice, and then if it's one little light, like, okay, cool, like, I don't know. I don't see the value in it for me. If it was, also I'm not competing. If I was competing in a cosplay contest, then there's value in putting that because you put more effort into it, and then it looks cool on stage, but I'm still just like, I don't know. Yeah. Welcome, Turtle and Bear. No, I was saying how a lot of European cosplayers, their skill level is just like that much better than mine. It always looks so great, so. Okay, 340. Honestly, I'm really fried. I think I'm gonna stop there. Because the next step, so we've got all of our pieces traced and we're ready to start putting them onto foam, but I'm dead right now. And I think I want to go take a break and have some food and some snackers. So I'm gonna go do that. But a big thank you everybody for watching today's stream. I did say I was gonna end early. We're gonna end a little bit earlier than I had originally planned. But yeah, our next stream is gonna be, oh my calendar's down. Wednesday the 10th. It'll be our normal time, 1 p.m. to most likely 5. We'll see kind of how I am feeling that day. But probably working on this. Definitely this cosplay, maybe the gun, maybe some other parts. So yeah. But if you are new to the channel, welcome. My name is Tiffany of Tiffany Gordon Cosplay. I am a full-time costume and prop fabricator as well as educator here on YouTube. Would love to have you as part of the community, so subscribe to the channel. If you would like to show some extra support, as this is my full-time job, you can join and become a member and financially support me. It gives you early access to my cosplay tutorials as well as emotes and some other stuff. So yeah, but I appreciate all of the support. Thank you for all the new subscribers we got today. Thank you to Daniel, Wizard, Adam, and Real for all of the re-members. Thank you, Quiet Rider for the new member, Wizard for the $10, and Real for the $20. I really appreciate it, guys, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you on Wednesday. Much love, guys.